Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Music Monday here on twitch.tv/JonasIsWater. I am Jonas, and I am Water. And I am so happy to be here with y'all today. Look at those rainbow doggies down there. Hello, Lidybug. Yes, thank you for the lurk. I do see you there. Silly creature. I'm quite the silly creature, Fee/Fi. Thank you. Also, was that Teto, right? Teto for continuing my key smash. I was rearranging my whole setup basically earlier today in OBS to hopefully let me actually look at my CPU. Yeah, it's a bit better. I had it set up really poorly, so now I'm doing a lot of nested scenes and stuff, so it should be running better on my computer, and also just generally looking better overall. Just wanted to pass by and wish a lovely stream before I hit the hay. Hell yeah, Fi. Well, thank you for popping in and wishing me for the lovely stream. I hope you have wonderful dreams. Or if you hate dreaming in general, I hope you sleep dreamlessly and wonderfully. Whatever it takes for you. I'm gonna scooch y'all's chat up a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing great today. I am so excited to be getting back with Music Monday. Last week was technically a Music Monday, but it was a little bit different because I was going through all of the music submissions for the VGen challenge last month. And then also going through the project file for my own submission. But today, we're getting back into the true spirit of Music Monday, where we are going to be working on some original music and doing maybe my favorite thing to do on a Music Monday, which is going to be building out a new song from the ground up, pretty much. I started the project file earlier today just to get a couple of sounds picked out and make sure I have it all set up, but as the stream title may suggest for you, I'm feeling like learning how to make vaporwave today. So what I'm going to be doing is hopefully working on my submission for this month's VGen challenge, which is with the theme of wings. So I was thinking about wings, thinking about what that prompt would mean for me musically, and I kept thinking, like, I want to try to make a piece of music that reminds me of, what is the song actually called? It's the wing cap theme from Mario 64. Let me see here. Wing cap song. The name of the actual track is different. It's called Powerful Mario. Is that what it is? Yeah, I think it's called Powerful Mario. But basically it's the wing cap theme from Mario. So what I'm gonna try to do today is see if I can get away with making a vaporwave cover / remix, whatever you want to call it, of the wing cap theme from Mario 64, Powerful Mario. I have not made vaporwave before, so this will be my first time doing that. But I think I can figure it out. I'm working with an 80s synthesizer and stuff. You'll see what I'm doing. But yeah, because I'm gonna be going from the ground up, stuff will be a little bit messy today perhaps. You'll be hearing some roughness and maybe me making some decisions that I hate immediately or find that I hate later. So do bear with me. This is gonna be a bit of a learning stream, but hopefully it is enjoyable and entertaining and maybe even relaxing a little bit. I personally find vaporwave fairly relaxing a lot of the time, so we'll see how that goes. One last order of business here at the top, or I guess a couple last really quick things. For those of you who were not here for yesterday's super fun Jackbox stream with V-Duality, that was really, really fun. I've added some new channel point redeems and interactivity to the stream, so if you look at the channel points, there's a few new ones in there you might see, as well as, I don't know, maybe most importantly, the Daily Ditty. I now have a daily check-in. So for one channel point, once per stream, you can redeem your Daily Ditty and start counting those up or whatever. So go ahead and get your Daily Ditties in if you want to. Those will be available for the entire stream, for every stream, for as long as I am alive. Those should be working. StreamerBot is going up right now. And then the other thing, if anybody, I have a list going for myself, But if anybody has any favorite water-based games, especially games where you spend the game in water or maybe on water or just doing a lot of stuff with water, I'm making a list of games to play as many of as I can on the 22nd of this month for Water Day. I do have a list. If people are curious, I can go over what I have already. But if you have any favorite water-based games, I want to hear those so I can maybe add them to my list. I'm still figuring out how I want to do the stream exactly, but that is a thing that I'm having in mind, so. Alrighty, I think on that note, let's wave on over to Ableton. And let's just start building some fucking Vaporwave, huh? I do need to set up my MIDI keyboard because I had kind of forgotten about that. Beep boop beep doop boo. Plug this fucker in. Then I'll get at it. Boop bop bop. Okay. Let me know, by the way, how audio is sounding. I have the mic a little bit further away now than perhaps I often do, but hopefully that's good. And also, hopefully now that I've adjusted my settings, my lip sync is good. I give you the old 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully that is synced up now. I've been struggling to find the right balance with it, especially because I think there's more delay on the actual mouth moving when I'm live than when I just do test recordings. Oh, and I think I have an exclamation point clip command now. So if anything happens in the stream that you want to clip and send straight to the vDuality server, you can do that now with exclamation point clip. Okay. Wait a second. Sweet dreams are made of. All right. So I started building out the very roughest like start to what I have here. So literally just that much of a loop just to get a foundation to build off of. Let's start going. Wavy. Oh yeah, it's gonna be wavy. Anybody here like Vaporwave? Anybody here hate Vaporwave? If you hate Vaporwave and you're here, I mean, I appreciate all of you no matter what, but if you hate Vaporwave and you stick around, I appreciate you all the more. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of start arranging as we go. I'm pretty sure I want to start with just the bass. You're Vaporwave neutral? That's very fair, very valid. I feel like that's also probably most people. I'm like not an enormous fan of Vaporwave. Like I wouldn't say I know it, a lot of it, but I like the general vibe. Oh, I forgot to remove the snare. I think I want to immediately, I want to quantize these and maybe change the patch. Let me also okay. I want to, one thing I meant to do earlier that I'm going to do now is add a new scene here for Ableton plugins. Because one thing that has bothered me when I do these music streams in Ableton is that I will often be working in different plugins and y'all are not able to see what I'm doing in those. And I feel like it would be fun to be able to do that. Let me see if that's even possible though, if I can bring that up right now. And if I find that I can't, that is fine. But I'm gonna try. It would be called UAD Polymax. Okay, yeah, no, I've run into that before. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, never mind. So you won't be able to see that, but that's fine. You'll be able to see most of what I'm doing. Studio mode back off. Okay. And then I want to pick a lead here. I was kind of auditioning some earlier, so let's see. I kind of like this one. I'm gonna audition some different pad sounds too. Hello, Kate. Welcome. Are you a Vaporwave fan, Kate? Ooh. Ooh. Did not think long about that pun. Vape cool wave. Yeah, I like this one. There's something weird with the timing here. Oh, did I not? Hell yeah. I am a Vaporwave fan, especially on those hot sticky neon nights when my MDMA is fading. Fuck yeah, Kate. Well, you're in the right place for some Vaporwave today. That's great to hear. Yeah, so I'm working on I'm gonna try to make a Vaporwave cover of the wing cap theme from Mario 64. If I can. Vaporwave's pretty new to me. Like, I haven't made Vaporwave anyway. But we'll see how I can do. Okay, this lead. Ew, what the fuck? Okay. What is going on down here? Okay, let me pick a new lead here. I think I might come back to that. We're gonna audition some leads. So turn that off. That one's actually not bad. I'll keep it for now, and we can come back to it. Ooh, that's not bad. It's a little off time. I think that's my favorite net right now. Quantize this better. Quantize the fucker. Okay, cool. So these are all gonna be secondary options that I'll layer in, but I think our main lead is going to be okay. Main melody, you can keep the original synth with no problem. Yeah, right? Like, you're talking in like the original Wing Cap theme. Okay, we need a slower attack actually. Yeah, I feel like as it's written, thank you, Liddy. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's extend that to here because we also need, we can't just start on because it has that sort of, well, I guess we could, but I want, it has these chromatic lead ups, right? This, but I think no. How do I want to start this? Maybe start there. No. Maybe when it first comes in, I just do these whole notes. Da, 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 da. I can always tweak it. Hey, it's actually not so hard being green. Thank you, Kate, for greening me. Also, yes, everybody, I mentioned earlier, but I do have the daily Diddy rewards now. So you can, for 1 channel point, redeem your daily Diddy every single day that I stream. Kermit would argue, Kermit has argued, and I would beg to differ. Yeah, I finally got my daily check-in redeem working. Thank you, Kate, for the daily Diddy. Okay, cool. And then I'll just start fucking shifting this up. No. Stop your looping. Okay, these need to be extended too. All right. That's getting there. All right, this could definitely stand to come in a little earlier. Like that. Yes, that's right. And then chords are gonna shift up to D. That was kind of cool. Hello, TL, welcome. I'm working on making a vaporwave remix of the wing cap theme from Mario 64. Pretty much from the ground up here. How are you doing, TL? Also, TL, I have a daily I'm a vaporwave remix, yeah. Thanks. I'll change these chords a little bit. I've got a daily check-in redeem now, TL, if you want to grab your daily ditty for the day. Thank you, TL, for grabbing your daily ditty. You've just dished out your daily ditty. You've done one ditty to date. I think I do want to change both of these chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already better. I have to remind myself how the actual wing cap theme goes. I pulled it up. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Doing your din before work too? Hell yeah. Second work of the day. Well, I wish you luck and strength. What do you got for dinner today? You got some kind of burrito bowl? That's my semi-random guess. I really have little to base that on, except that I think you've done that before. Man, you know what? I do like vaporwave. I do. I just do. Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure it does come in with a straight rhythm, actually. Yeah. Chicken broccoli and cheese rice bowl and a bagel with veggie cream cheese. All right. So that could be a pretty, like an interesting kind of burrito bowl if you wanted it to be. A bowl at least. Also, fuck, that sounds so good. I mean, the broccoli and cheese, I mean, part. I've never had broccoli in a burrito. I'm sure there's a reason for that, but I don't know. Sounds good. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit of a taco place where I used to live had a broccoli and pickled onion taco and a cauliflower taco. Yum. Yeah, I fucking love a good cauliflower taco. Yeah, I feel like a burrito in broccoli, or broccoli and a burrito would be good. There's a really, really good taco place in Texas, actually. I think it's just outside of, it's either Houston or Austin, that I went to when with Glass Beach when we were on tour and we were picking up merch from our merch company that I think doesn't exist anymore. Let me see where they were based. They were based in Houston, so it would have been a taco place in Houston or outside of Houston, Texas. It was so good. The best queso I've ever had. Fuck, why do the best taco places always go away? Tacos, Houston, Texas. There's also a really good place back down in LA. I'm sure there's a lot of good taco places near Houston now that I'm thinking about it, so I don't know if I'll find the one I was actually looking for, but I kind of want to see if I can find it now because I'm curious, Kate, if you will know the place since I know that you're familiar with some places in Texas. I'm literally gonna search the band email for the name of the merch company and the word taco and see if, yes, okay, because I'm pretty sure we're talking about it. Velvet Tacos in Houston. Has anybody been to Velvet Tacos in Houston? Because it was really, really good. any Houston chatters out there been to Velvet Tacos? Oh. Oops. I should play this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got our main loop almost done. You do know that place, Kate? Hell yeah! Do you think it's good? I thought it was good. Though it's one of those things where I was also like, I was brought there because I was told it was good, and I liked it. I remember really liking it, but I always have to wonder how much of liking it was because I was primed to, you know? The problem is there's so much good food in Houston. I fucking bet, yeah. Okay, yeah, we've got kind of a main loop here. How far into the song is that? That is not 10 seconds. A minute? Okay, cool. How long is the actual main loop? We're going a lot slower, too. Pretty sure it's called Powerful Mario. I'm gonna mute my mic really quick, take a bite of my bar. I forgot to snack before stream. Ooh, wait. I'm hearing something too. Yeah. And it loops right there. Oh man, this song, I forgot how fucking simple it is. It literally just loops on that. So I'm gonna get a little creative. Oh, Marco. I'm gonna get a little bit creative with the composition and stuff here. I'm gonna try to keep it pretty short though. I do think, because the original Windcap theme is a minute long, and I'm going quite a bit slower. Like, I think, yeah, I think the original is at 120, so if we were at Windcap speed, it'd be way too fast for Vaporwave, you know, it'd be like... But if we were that fast, it would go to about here. But I'm feeling 90. Maybe I'll even, what do you think about 80? That's too slow. I think 90 might have been right. Yeah. No, 90 was right. Velvet Taco is a great late night place that started in Dallas, and that's tough when Houston has its own incredible late night food. Sure, so it's like, by the time I got to Houston, there's already so many options that have been there already. Yeah. Okay, and that's where we loop. If I'm not mistaken. So here. And then I just start arranging pretty much. Like, that's basically the song. Oh, but yeah, but I was saying, I do want to try to keep this quite a bit shorter and simpler than my submission for February, because for any of you who have heard it, or especially if you were here when I was going through the project file, that one was like, I want to say I had like 32 different tracks I was working with by the end of it. The mix was so complicated. I want to keep this one, I'm at 16 right now, but that's a lot of grouping. I want to keep this one much simpler and shorter, just so I can spend less time on it and also just, I don't know, try something different. When do you hear back about that? I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure last time, like for the January VGen challenge, which I did not participate in, but I was watching, I'm pretty sure that it was like within a week after submissions closed was when they, because they have to go through all the votes basically, not submissions, sorry, when voting closed. They go through all of the voting, all the votes and submissions to make sure everything's legit basically, right? That no one was breaking any rules, using AI, anything like that. So I'm hoping by the end of this week, by Saturday, I would hope to hear back about it. Maybe sooner, depending how fast they get through it. But there were like, I mean, I can check right now. There were only 22 music submissions, but there were like over 1,000 art submissions. Yeah, still pending. There were 2,346 entries in total across all the categories. So it might take them a little while, is what I'm saying, but we'll see. Oh, let me see if we got any music submissions for Wings so far. There are 3. Okay, we'll see what happens. No, so it's 10% in each category. So thankfully I am not up against all of the visual art. It is gonna be I need to be in the top 10%. Basically, I believe there will be 2 music selections out of 22. So still, you know, it's still competitive, and a lot of the other ones were really, really good. So you know, I'm hopeful, but not getting my hopes up. And always, since I started it, the the intention was that worst case scenario is I make a song I'm really happy with, you know? So it will not have been a waste no matter what. And that's something I'm also trying to carry forward with this next submission, you know? I mean, anytime I'm making music, like even if it's a commission for somebody, right? Like I'm always trying to make sure that the time that I'm spending on it is the immediate value, you know? I mean, and when it's a commission, there's also the added factor of like, the person I'm making it for, I want to make sure I'm keeping their happiness and their satisfaction with it extremely in mind, right? Because that's very important to me. But like the money aspect of it always has to be a plus. The idea that I could one day be taking commissions full time, you know, paying rent on commissions every month, you know, that is something I would like to be able to do, but it cannot be why I'm doing it, or I'm going to start hating it, you know? But yeah, always the time I'm spending on music needs to be the reason that I'm doing it. That is my personal philosophy. All right, hang on. Okay, this chord needs to change. Let's start changing chords. Happy with that so far. Yeah, this needs to change though. What does that do for us? I'm gonna say I don't like that color. It's a little bit too dark for me right now. That's better. It should be kind of dark though. It's vaporwave. That was brighter. That's what I had before. All right, fuck it. This is good. Does the bass need to change? Yeah, the bass needs to change, actually. We got a B and another B. B and G. Interesting. Interesting what's happening here. Why don't I hear you? Oh, because I muted you. Thank you, Kate, for the hydrate. I will right now. Even water needs to hydrate. Let me take the lead out. G could work. G or B. I'll probably use both at different repeats. Whoops. Ooh, what is this gonna do for us? A little bit too happy, but if I do that over B, because Vaporwave wants kind of a minor, darker feel, you know? Ew, I think. Hold on. Yeah, no, this is the problem. Oh. What if it's just... That's not bad. It's not there either. Da, da, da. Ew. Cool. Thank you for the lurk, Kate, and thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoy your dinner as well. Ooh, okay, that might be it. Oh, it's that last bit. I love this. I'm so good at floating, I don't tread water. Okay, cool. Enjoy your lurk, Kate. Good luck lurking. I do know that feel so often. I did it literally in fucking Beef's chat this morning. I was like, all right, I gotta lurk while I work out. And then kept chatting. Or no, it was last night in a different stream. But anyway, yeah, I know the struggle. I appreciate you all the same. That's pretty close. If I move the base, maybe. Maybe G up to B? Yes, yes, I do like that. Compositionally, I want to do a lot with the production, so let's hear that. Oh, with the lead. Oh, I should check it with the lead, yeah. Yep. Cool, and then this next repeat, we're gonna have more bass movement. Cool. What do I like to say when people go to work? I have a thing. Survive as you must, have fun if you can. I hope work doesn't kill you too hard, and I will talk to you later. Thank you for the being here. I'm excited to arrange the drums on this. And harmonies and shit. Oh, I'm gonna have fucking fun with this one, actually. I'm thinking I might, so I have a couple, I mean, I actually have, I have 4 commissions technically in the pan right now, and there's a couple that I might work on today. One is pretty super secret. One is super secret, one is not ready to share yet. It is so far from sounding remotely good even to me. But there are 2 that I have permission to and might share some work on today. So if I need a break from this, my plan is to work on those. Yeah, my plan is to work on those. Excuse me if I need a break. From this, but we will see how I feel. All right, I'm gonna start moving the bass here. I also need okay, hang on. So we have just a pedal on the bass for the first repeat of everything. And so the thing I noticed also, if you listen to the wing cap theme, the actual bass line, what's the rhythm of that? Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom, ba, ba, boom, boom, ba, ba. And obviously that's very like, that's that jazz feel of the original, but if I can evoke that somehow, that boom, boom, ba, ba, boom, boom, ba, ba. Like what would that be like? Let me just play with these over here really quick. Get a couple of drums in here too. Also color the drums as drums. I want the drums at the top. I like drums at the top. Oh wait, above that even. Okay, but then let me also just grab a couple of these over. Oops. Put these over here while I'm experimenting. So if I do, is that it? Is it? Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom. Yeah, I can do that. It's different note because I'm going for a minor feel. It's the original. Oh. Let me try this on the piano. I think that's it. So if I do that, can I do that? Ooh! I hope I fucking can. Yeah, and then it's the same thing, but it's these. And these are still C. How does that sound? I think that kind of works. Let me pull the low end out of these chords. Yeah. No, I think I like that. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that right away, but if I get to a third loop, we'll see. Okay. Oh, right. So this. Yeah, I think this loop I do just kind of want to be just moving the bass notes, keeping the rhythm the same. me start marking bits here so this is a little bit easier to navigate. That's where the first bit comes in. And then we've got that, and then we've got that, and then we've got that, right? And that gets us how far? Whatever. Fine. Gonna mute my mic again, take a bite of my stack. Oh my god, I am. Hello. I muted a bit ago because wait. No, I unmuted for that. I don't know. I must have still. Sometimes if I leave it in that window and I hit space. Anyway, yes. Hello, Hengi. I don't know if I was still muted when you popped in, but good to see you. Thank you, Liddy. Yes, I'm working on a vaporwave cover of the Mario 64 wing cap theme, also called Powerful Mario. And I've been banging my head against some chord changes here. I do think for sure I want to bring in a second lead here. But which one? Which one? Maybe that one? Yeah. Aha, I am red. I'm not blood. I'm not blood. I just look like blood because of the red food coloring. Okay, yeah, I like that. Ooh. Okay, so I think I'm actually pretty happy with those chord changes there. I think I'm gonna start doing some actual arranging, cause I fucking want to, that's why. I look like your favorite flavor of gamer sups? Liddy, what is your favorite flavor of gamer sups? I've never actually had gamer sups, but I know a lot of VTubers now, so as you can imagine, I hear about it quite often. Cherry slush flavor. Let's get another chord track on here. Yeah, I think I want to start adding the other instruments into this now. Excuse me. Let me get piano out of there. Don't actually need the second track at all. Who, what VTuber is the cherry slush flavor? I'm only familiar with... So Melissa, shout out to V-Duality, Melissa Rise, she really likes the flavor Doggy Style, which I think is Buff Pup, I assume? That's the only one that I know, like, flavor to character. Not tried that one. Hello, Cinerix. Thank you for the 5-stream streak. Wow. That's so cool. Thank you for your dedication to Jonas's water. Sorry, I look like blood right now. Liddy was playing with the buttons and accidentally dropped some red food coloring into me. Oh, also, for anyone who has dropped in, make sure to grab your daily ditty if you want to. I have a daily check-in now that I will be reminding people about for at least a few streams while it's new. Okay, I like that. I will also say, as you see in my pinned message, in addition to this Wednesday being my birthday, the 22nd of the month is Water Day, and I'm planning a special stream of some kind. I'm not sure exactly how I want to handle it. But I want to do some kind of... I want to play a lot of water-based games. So if there's any water-themed, water-based video games, or I guess not video games, but mostly video games that you like or would be interested in seeing me play, please let me know. I'm making a list, and I will be checking it at least twice. Oh, this isn't doing anything? Come on now. I need to do this. Is that why? What's your fucking? Yeah, there we go. Also, yes, welcome in, Cinerix. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Okay, how am I doing on time? Am I due for a break? I'm kind of due for a break. I think I might take that break, and then when I come back... Oh, Groovy Vooby. Hello, Spencer! Yeah, I'll show you what I've been doing before I take my break. I'm working on a Vaporwave cover of Powerful Mario, also known as the Wing Cap theme from Mario 64. I'm not blood. I just looked like blood because Liddy accidentally spilled some red food dye into me. Oh, thank you. I will get up and stretch right now while we listen. Hey, I'm purple. Hello, I am purple. Jonas is purple. Purple is one of my favorites of the colors that I added. Oh no. There's something I forgot to do. I have to do it right now. I have to do it right now before a mistake is made again. I love purple. Okay. Oh, grape time. That's so true. I'm gonna do 2,000 for now. I think that feels appropriate. Well, since you purpled me, I'll wait until purple fades away so that you're not deprived of your 5 minutes of purple Jonas before I do the break. And I think, and that's definitely why. It's not because while, not at all because I got an idea for an instrument that I wanted to add while listening through that time. How are you doing, by the way, Spencer? It's good to see you here. Splubble, aka Spencer, is one of my very bestest real life friends. Hops into chat as much as they are able to. You only have 7K though? Oh no, well, Spencer, you have enough for the thing that I don't want you to do. Okay, let's see here. I want Vital, I want, let's see. Leads. Let's do the regular one. See how that sounds. Oh! Thank you, Jared. Hopefully you can crack a window next time, but I understand. It just happens. You're gonna see it playing a little bit. Yeah, there is yellow. I made it more expensive because when somebody redeemed it yesterday, I realized it was a mistake to include it at all. So I'm gonna hope that everyone's cool about it. Listen, Liddy. You can do it. But if anybody is uncool about what happens when you hit the yellow button, I will make it more expensive. I think that's what I've decided. You're saving. Oh, what are you saving for, Liddy? Also, hello, Jared. Yeah, sorry, you kind of snuck in there with the little fart. I'm making some Vaporwave Mario today. Okay, I like that. That happened to Auburn with the Bean Boozled. She had it low points and everyone would spam it, so she had to raise it. Yep. You think I should make it more expensive anyway? Love you too. Hi, Jared. Hi, Jen. Jonas is lemonade. Jonas is lemonade. Mm-hmm. Ain't that the tooth? Why can't I hear this? Isn't that fucking beautiful? Just the horde points. That's fair, Liddy. Yeah, I will say, I mean, for 5,000 points, you can pretty much guarantee. I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. I think I'm gonna change it back again. Make me play a game, probably. So, 5,000 points, you can put a game on my short list of games that I will probably do. I also, when I do Music Monday streams, which I missed this month because I was busy with other shit, next time I do Music Monday, I'll have some bigger channel point redeems. So it could be worth saving some for that, but... Okay, let me see. Whoops. Bring this down here. Okay, I think I want this to start harmonizing. Go back, go back. One, two. Okay. I will take a break soon. Well, I'm having fun! I'm having fun, I am! Ugh. Jonas is stretching. Jonas is having fun. Jonas is making Vaporwave Mario. Wow. Okay. I think the harmony's a little bit too much right now, but all right. BRB. Head into the BRB screen. Enjoy the Markle picture here. And I will be back in just a few. I might do this poll a couple more times. Or wait. Am I ready for a poll? No, I'll think about this during the break. I think at the end of stream, I'm going to make a poll, or maybe when I come back, I don't know, once I'm ready for it. I need a game to fill the Hades slot, since I pretty much finished Hades. So I'm gonna make a poll between my few options. So you can think about that. If there's any games you particularly want me to play that might not be on my radar, feel free to put those in the chat while I'm away. But for now, I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm gonna run a short ad break. I'll be back in about 5 or so. See you soon. What did you do, Velby? I just got back. Are you just saying hi? Okay, yeah, you didn't actually do anything. Cool. Pop back over to Ableton. Hi, Velvy. Hi, Markle. Velvy did that because while I was on my little break, I popped over to Allie's stream. Shout out Allie, the alien tourist. Popped in, said hi, Allie, bye, Allie, and redeemed her 10 jumping jacks channel point reward. Love you too, Val. Thank you. Oh, let's see here. Got a lurk though. Yes, yes, yes. No problem. Appreciate the lurk. I've got a really solid start on this. I think I'm gonna hop on over to another project for a little bit. And Liddy, if you're still here, this is the thing that you know about. So Liddybug, who has a debut coming up, coming up on, I wrote it in my planner, shout out to Liddybug here. Didn't I? Maybe I didn't. It's the 17th, right? 16th or 17th? She can correct me, it's in our DMs too, but coming up next week, she has her live 2D debut. Liddy's great, met her through a music streamer named Auburn, who I've also rated before. She commissioned me for a raid, follower, and subscriber alert. And I'm working on those, and I think I'm going to do a little bit of work on that right now as a little bit of break from Vaporwave. Okay. Yeah, okay, honestly, I think that's pretty good. I would call that composition locked. I just want to now take it into the mixing phase and then basically try to pull some ideas from it for a follower and subscriber slash perhaps bits sound. A couple of shorter little alerts for her. I want to try to do one that is more low-key and one that's a little bit more full, you know, for follower, subscriber. That's how I usually like to do it, but if you want to see what the project file looks like, Liddy, this is what we're working with here. It is, you ended up having 22 tracks in it, basically. A lot of stuff is doubled, but let's start mixing. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in here on the pads first. No problem, Liddy. Yeah, the pads fade out pretty quick. Now, how am I doing this here? Liddy, can you remind us your live 2D debut, or your debut for your new model? Is it the 16th? 17th? I feel like I remember being the 17th, but I can't. March 17th, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, next Tuesday. So y'all can check that out, give her a follow so you know, right, St. Patrick's Day. Give her a follow so you know when it's coming, and I should have these done. So I guess if you, I mean, follow her now, but you can look forward to hearing some of the sounds that I'm working on right now at that stream. Yeah, I'm hopping over to work on getting the mix on your raid theme and then making the follower and subscriber alerts, I think. I think... But yeah, I'm just zooming in on like the individual parts so I can get it mixed well. It sounds funny on its own, the ending anyway. Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of me getting zoomed in on these different parts for a bit. Just to clean up the mix. Yeah. How do I want to do this? Get some more. Oh, that makes sense, Liddy. Hell yeah. I love music streamers. I'm gonna try doing some fun stuff here that might end up sounding weird, but if I can get it sounding good, I'll keep it. I'm gonna do some panning. So if we listen to these here. Oh, they're not synced up. Hang on. I think they should be changing here. Hold on. Yeah, they should be changing there. Okay. Okay, so starting left and right. Let's then bring this to the opposite sides. Okay, then back to where they started. And then up to the center. How does that sound? Which one of you has... You've got that nice wave sound in you. How do I pull that out? Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. Pads on their own. Okay, all together. I also think I want to let that fade out slower. Dancing Jonas in the chat. Honestly, I don't know why I have that fading out so fast. There might have been a reason, but thank you. Yeah, I really like it. It was made for me by another streamer here on Twitch named Beef. Twitch.tv/some_beef. Who I was just watching this morning. Oh, you saw Beef live at one point? That's great. Yeah, I shout him out a lot. Okay, I think I want to not have these hard pans so much, but close. Yeah, like 35. That seems good. Maybe even 30-ish. I think the other thing is that I'm hearing here. Do I have Twin Peaks on this? I felt like I had the Twin Peaks effect on it. No? I have Twin Peaks somewhere. Oh, on the ARPs. That's right. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of Twin Peaks onto... Try it on just this one. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, how does that all sound together now? Magical as fuck, thank you. I think I might start with it at 0 though. Okay, I'm happy with the pads. Let's hear just pads and bass. Give you just a teensy bit of OTT. Oh, no. Of OTT. All gonna sound a little worse for a bit because I turned off all the compression for now. It sounds like fine, cool, I'm glad. I mean, it does sound fine, I agree, but like, okay, listen to this. Still sounds good versus... Okay. Okay, it's hard to hear the difference. If I turn everything on. I don't know, just a little bit less clear. Okay, let's take the pads out now. There's something I don't like in the base. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. Ah, hello. Oh. Get a little bit of compression and EQ on this bit too. Okay. Okay. I like that. Let's get that utility on here. So I can really control these fuckers. Oops, bring it way down. Okay, that's pretty good. Bring the leads down more. Oh, hold on. Sometimes I have to just close my eyes so my ears will open. Okay, that's not being used at all, so I can delete that. I need to pan some of this shit. These are so low in the mix. You probably can't even hear these in the full mix. But they're in there. And then there's... just slightly. Okay. All together. Go. Hey, no worries, Liddy. You're good. I like talking through what I'm doing for anyone who might be watching and is interested. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, I want to do one more thing here. Get one more utility on the arpeggio fucking thing, so I can... yeah, so I can ride that a little bit. Let's do that right now. Cool, a little bit of mix on there. Speed can be even lower. I feel pretty good about that. Let me zoom in here. Now, this is gonna sound probably really bad. A little bad, it's too sharp, hold on. Mixing is by far the part of the process where I am the most just like, am I making it better? Am I making it better? Am I making it better? At a certain point, I just have to stop so I don't make it worse. Okay, I'm gonna call that good for now. Yeah, just like in baking. Yep, exactly. I think I am gonna tweak that down a little bit. Yeah. I do think one last little tweak here. I think the arpeggios that I did here, this is a little bit hot at the end. I just bring that down a smidge. Oops. Yeah, that's very close though. Okay, I'm gonna call that good for now. And then what I like to do in my process, and this is more for longer songs, it's kind of funny to do with this one, is I will literally, I'll put it on my phone, like I'll bounce it up, put it on my phone, and then, hold on really quick. Okay, that's good. And then just like go on a walk and listen to it on repeat, and then when I stop hearing issues, I'm done, basically, you know? So, let me go ahead and call this version 1.0. And then, and that's like, especially for composition. Well, it's two things. It's like to listen to it again and again to find new ideas or things I'm hearing, but also because with longer pieces of music, like if I'm writing like a 2 to 3 minute music or even like a minute, if I can listen to it for like 10 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour in a row and not get tired of it, then I feel like it's good. Like that was kind of the spot that I hit with my last few commissions and with the As You Wilt, the VGen challenge thing, was I was like, okay, I just accidentally had this looping in my ears for an hour. I think it's good. Like I think it's good enough and I can feel confident about it. So I don't know yet. The votes have closed, but they have to go through all the submissions. And I probably won't hear until the end of the week. So I think now I'm going to save live set as Ladybug follow. And I'm going to now make the follower version of this. Take a little chunk of it and recompose a little. My plan is to, I'm going for about a 3 to 5 second chunk. I want to just take like a motif from the raid theme and build that out just enough, like a jingle basically. And my thought is for the follower jingle to be like the simplest, the littlest, but still enough, still a little, hey, yeah, you followed, awesome. And then like a step up for a subscriber. You like the harp sort of noise? You're talking about these? Whoops, talking about this? Or one of those. So there's one, probably that one. That's number 1. Then there's 2 and 3. I mean, all together. Yeah, I think that was kind of my thought, is to have the follower be a version of the arpeggio instruments. So let's pull those out over here. You like them all? Hell yeah. Like, I almost... The other thing, though, that I want is I want to make sure that whenever you hear this... Wait, let me unsolo. When you hear this... It's immediately obvious to you and your viewers that it is a raid. So I don't want either the follower or subscriber sound to start, like... You know? Which I think a big part of that is just like, okay, so if I take the bass out, if I take the pads out, if I take the percussion out, percussion's already out. Oh, wait, did we lose percussion on the bounced track I just made? 1 second. I might need to add that back in. Let me listen. No, we've got it. So like that. Like, that's what maybe something very, very rough example of something you might hear for a follow. Right? And so then if you hear that similar thing, but with... It'll feel like a bigger version of it. And you're like, oh, hey, it's a raid. I want to see how that works. I'm gonna play around with some stuff. Honestly? And I kind of want it to be pretty simple. But I am kind of glad you're here, Lydia. Obviously, no pressure. And sometimes getting notes like through chat can be tough, but as I'm working on it, if you have thoughts and ideas, I'm happy to hear them. I'm kind of just thinking it's like... What if it's even... We have the delay. If I turn the delay up... No, we need 2 of them. And I think... You know? I can even do... Ooh, okay, hold on. I do want to change it up a little bit here, so let me go... And then, okay, so what's that selection gonna be at? It's a minute and a half. If I do that, and then... Now, so we had said 3 to 5. Here's what I will say. Cause I'm kind of... I kind of like this. But that is only like 1 second. So if it's too short and you would like it to be longer, let me know. But I might err on the side of as short as feels good to me. And I can always extend it if you want me to. Yeah. Right? Just like a little, like almost a text tone jingle. I think we do want less of this. Can I... Then also... do a little bit of this. Yeah, and then the subscriber one I think should have a little bit more fanfare, right? Because it's not going to play as often, and it should feel a little bit more special, but... maybe. Then that should be center. That should be left. Oh, I think I can also... This will be fun. Let's see about automating this to be starting on the left. Sounds good, Liddy. No worries. Get your food, get your fuel. I will send you what I come up with after stream, and you can give me whatever notes you've got on it. Appreciate you being here. Start this one on the right. How long is that? Okay. Honestly, yeah, I like that. Let me try bouncing that out and see. Ladybug follow dash. I mean, I'm gonna call it 1.0. Oh, nope, okay, that cuts it off. Like that. Also, sorry that y'all get the little version of it when it prints it. Okay, I like that. And then, oops, no. Go back to the follow one and make the subscriber jingle. Um, 1, 2. Right, yes, okay. Save live set as subscriber. How's everybody doing out there in Waterland? Still chilling? Still feeling good about yourselves as much as you can these days? I'm hoping so. Okay, how do I want to handle... Oh. Bring back down to 90. Okay, so yeah, my thought for the subscriber one is to basically kind of take the end of the whole composition, pare it down a little bit, and speed it up. Something like that. Bring these down. Boop. Thank you for the alert, Crimson. Good to see you. I think maybe I just take these out entirely here. How long is that? 4 seconds? I can make it shorter. Oops. I don't know. What if I... What you doing, buddy? Okay, okay. Thank you, Liddy. I'm gonna change it a little more. I've got some ideas, but... So... Yeah, you got sandwich stuff. Fuck yeah. What kind of sandwich you gonna make? Hold on here. Ooh, I love the rosemary chips though. I do love a good potato salad. Oh wait, hang on. We got this. I'm glad you're liking this so far. Oh, do you put a potato salad in the sandwich? That's cool. Fuck yeah. Hold on, I need a piano. Can anybody get me a piano? I need a piano. I need 100 cc's of piano. Stat. Sure, we'll do that one, why not? I'm not gonna put it in, I'm just gonna use it to compose. Oh, plug in my keyboard. Pulled brisket. So I'm a vegetarian, so that doesn't sound like directly appealing to me, but I can definitely appreciate it. Okay, so what do we have here? But now I do want to layer that in because I love the way that. I might go back to. We'll see. We'll see. This is the thing. I have to cut myself off at a certain point because I can always add stuff, but. Okay, but. I gotta figure out what I want these chords to be because I hear something in my head, but I need to play it out. So. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What does that do for us if I do... I think that's what I want to do. Let me see how that sounds on this instrument, though. It's a little off. Piano up here. I also think the ARP. I need to change the... No, that's not it. There is something going on here. Get the piano out of there. Get that fucking piano out of my face. The harp's giving Zelda vibes and you're loving that direction a lot. Okay. We do want to keep those in here. It's just these fucking... These chord changes are fucking with me. Oh. Well, for one. I want to make this a lot straighter. Okay, let me change this melody too, because that's gonna be bugging me. Hello, Angel. Oh, I'm glad you're liking it, Liddy. Thank you. Welcome in, Angel. Remember, you can grab your daily ditty if you want to. Oh, and look, I'm pink! I'm pink because Angel's here. A free pink for Angel Shine VT. VT, thank you for redeeming your daily ditty. Angel has now done 2 ditties to date, or 3 ditties to date. Liddy has done 2. All right, now check this out. I'm gonna change the melody. Angel, I'm working on a currently a subscriber / maybe bits jingle for Lidybug. Okay, so that's gonna be that. I think that's in the direction. I think no percussion for the subscriber. Definitely not for follow. But what do you think, Liddy? I can show it to you both ways. So without. Or with. In fact, if I did it with, I would probably... Giving Super Mario 64, that's interesting. You like without? Cool. Let me just see what this sounds like, but I think I agree. Yeah, let's just leave it without, because then when the percussion comes in for the raid, it'll be very... Hey, you want to hear the raid song really fast? Oh wait, I have stuff muted? Okay, never mind. We're not set up for that, whatever. How long is that now? No, it's not 20 seconds. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that's 6 seconds. I can make it a little shorter. Oh yeah, I can easily make it shorter, actually. I want to go, This is, I think, gonna be the jingle. Then everything will follow. Oh, Angel, yes, I see. For the thank you for my pinned message. I'm asking for water games. So what did you say? Hold on. Why? I need more of my chat. Okay, that's just better. Mario Sunshine. Sunshine is on my list. Subnautica is on my list. Splatoon was a joke that I had. Power Wash Sim is not a bad idea. I don't think I have access to it, but I do have a spot on my list for games that I don't currently have access to. I might be able to get access to. Water Park Sim. That's another good thought. Yes. I didn't think about that. Let me just go ahead and ban that clanker. Okay. Where the fuck is it? Oh, do I have it under... I have so many fucking Gmail accounts. There we go. Tiny Aquarium. I think I actually have that one on here too, or something similar. Let me see. Guess what was I thinking of? Oh, Chill Aquarium. I have Chill Aquarium. Okay, so let me add a section for viewers. Raft is on here, but I don't have it, so that one's a maybe. Tiny Aquarium, Water Park Sim, and Power Wash Simulator. I think Power Wash Simulator would be reasonable. I definitely like, I have a section on my list of games that are like maybes or technicalities, but don't really have enough of being in or using water as I would like. Yeah, Tiny Aquarium is more like an idle game. I think Tiny Aquarium would be really good to do, because I'm thinking the way I want to do this is make it a long stream, like maybe try to do an all day or like a 12-hour kind of stream. So I'll need to take breaks. And I think Tiny Aquarium could be a really good one for when I'm taking a break to still have the stream active, you know? Tiny Aquarium, Water Park Sim, Power Wash Simulator, Mario Sunshine is on there, Subnautica's on there. Okay, cool. But yes, thank you for, excuse me, the recommendations. All right, let's see. Okay, and then... Oops. Hello, get up there. These split, and then... What happens if I just cut these early? It's gonna be shorter. Yes, fuck AI. Oh, because it eats all the water? That's so true. Yeah, so I'm actually, I'm looking into how I would want to handle this, but I think, because Water Day is like kind of an environmentalist, conservationalist holiday in a way, right? Like it is intended to draw attention to the importance of water and the significance of water shortages and stuff. So I think I want it to be my first charity stream, maybe an annual charity stream. And I have found a couple of, I found a charity I'm interested in. I just want to do a little more vetting to make sure and see how I want to handle it, because I'd like to do donations through the Twitch integration, because I think that's easier for people, but not all charities are on there. Wait, I've thought about that before. I feel like AI is the only thing that could canonically kill Jonas. And in a philosophical sense, I kind of like that, because Jonas also represents music and therefore art. Yeah, I like that idea that, like, theoretically anyway. Theoretically, AI is one thing that could kill me, but it won't. We can't let it. Tiltify. Okay, let me make a note on that. I've heard of Tiltify, because that could be great. And yeah, if I can, because I want to do at least a smaller, more local charity, because there's some really big ones, but I feel like the money will go further. Oh, I'm normal again. Will go further if it is a smaller local one. It won't because you're a member of V-Duality. Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way AI gets to us. That's still too much. Yeah, I think we end that there. I am your totem of undying. That Tiltify fundraiser for lawyers fighting trans injustice? Fuck yeah. Get the pads out sooner. Do we want any base? I'll try running base part. It'll be different though. Well, hold on. Maybe just a little bit right at the end. Oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome, Liddy. Okay, then I also want to do a similar thing I did with the follower, where I want to do... You have a secret for me, Angel? Well, don't tell it here. It won't be a secret anymore. Man, nice try. That doesn't work on me. How does water hold a gun? Well, okay. So I am water, but I'm also a shapeshifter. So I just grow hands when I need them, like for dancing, or for holding a gun, or hugging my friends, or holding two guns. Okay. If Jonas gives you head pats and you get wet, they did that shit on purpose. Jonas gets their mail without ruining it. It's true. And the other day, I gave Biscuit a head pat, and she didn't like that the water got stuck in her hair, so I just schnooped it right back. But I just like the thing about me is I forget that sometimes people don't want to be wet. Okay. 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 Whoops. Oh. There we go. Come on. Come on, buddy. There you go. Jonah, I marked myself as a damp moth because of the moss. It was canon for us to meet. Oh my god, yeah. I didn't think about that. Or I guess I didn't. I didn't really, like, wasn't aware of that part of your lore, but that's awesome. Yeah, I'm also, like, I mean, I'm a big fan of Moss in general. You know, one of the V-Duality people that I don't think you've met yet, Liddy, or, like, seen, rather, is, one of my IRL friends, Mossy Fern here on Twitch. Who, I mean, I don't think Moss comes up too much in her lore necessarily. I could be wrong. But her name is Mossy, so that also could be a good person for you to connect with, at least on that level. But that's great. Yeah, I can think about that more, what that means for us. The damp moth. Okay, we do it like this. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. You are a mossy moth. Yes, you are. Oops. Okay, and then we've also got beep boop. Hmm. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop. Oop. I am a very cottagecore aesthetics, and then I actually made another moth VTuber friend who's the goth aesthetic. Oh my god, fuck yeah, cottage goth. I love that. Mothman theme. There's I don't suppose you're familiar with Paper Moth. I think Paper Moth VT. Oh, Angel. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a tail. You want me to grow a tail? I can try to figure that out. Hello, Hangy, welcome! I'm making a subscriber sound for Ladybug VT. Yeah, that's not a thing that I have yet, but that is something I'm planning to do, eventually. Maybe this. I think this should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 down. And also to white it. Yeah. Gotta slow it down just a little bit. Yeah, no, that one got me, Angel. Good job. Wait, I love how many VTubers we got around. We were all dehydrated except for Jonas, so to give us our hydration. Listen, I will, whenever I pop into someone's chat, I love to do the hydrate redeem immediately. Sometimes with a gun, sometimes with a flower. Aha! Thank you, Shadow, for making me pink. Okay, last thing here. Trade that out too. Almost. How long does that go now? 5 seconds. Almost. This is almost there, I think. The fuck? Oh. I see. Yeah. This is for sub. And be completely honest. Yeah, be honest, Angel. Why is it not? Why is the delay like not? Ew. Okay. I'm hitting a wall. I might need to actually take a break and finish this one a little bit later. Maybe I would just do... That's not bad. I know what to do. Yes. Yeah. I feel like hydrating is when more isn't always better. Like I've been drinking more water recently. And I thought I was gonna experience less brain fog and more awesomeness, but I'm just kind of experiencing pee. I feel like there's a limit of how much yeah, I mean, definitely you can overhydrate. You can literally get water poisoning. I would never water poison you. Only your enemies, but it can happen. I am no joke a super hydrated person to the point I found out I was actually overhydrating. Yep, it's very much a real thing. Okay, one more thing I'm hearing here. Let me automate this a little bit so it goes center. $86 ounces of water, damn, yeah. Less base. Okay, I like that. I think I'm ready to bounce it out and listen to it on my walks. Liddy, do you hear anything that you don't like in this or give you any ideas for what you might want different? Otherwise, I'm ready to bounce it out and give it a listen. I already drink my daily water, then drink stuff like GamerSupps hydration or like tea or something. Isn't GamerSupps an energy drink? Is there a version of it? Because energy drinks, in my experience, dehydrate you. Which maybe it's fine if you're drinking 86 ounces of water in a day. Like maybe you're good, but. too long. I can make this a little bit shorter, actually. Yeah, I do this. Do that. I like that. Absolutely, Lydia. Yeah, I'll send you what I've got after the stream. Yes, Angel? You found a water game for me? Okay, what'd you find? Let me... I mean, that's actually probably fine. Cool. I am going to print that. Y'all are going to hear a very weird version of it for a second, but probably like literally only a second. Yeah, I'll definitely bounce these out, Liddy, and send them to you after the stream. I wish I could talk in V-Duality. What do you mean? Oh, like you don't have access to talking channels? You have to do the onboarding. Hold on a second. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, Angel, I saw the thing that you sent me, the first thing that you sent me earlier. I didn't know that. That's so fucked up. I'm sure you know how I was using it, but yeah, I hate that. Good to know. I guess I'm not surprised. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Okay, I mean, yeah, I am kind of interested in doing some games that I would do with other people, so... Oh my god! Hello, everybody! Thank you, Allie, the alien tourist, for the raid! So good to see you! Welcome, Raiders, and now I'm blue! Just like the blue alien, so nice of you to show up! Stick around! Hello, everybody! I am Jonas, the magical musical drop of water, and I'm working on some music today. How is it going? Thank you, Cowboy Jesus, for redeeming your daily ditty. Yes, Zoe, hello! Do not drink me! Do not drink me! It will not be a pleasant experience for either of us. No, it won't. Also, really quick, because Jesus is here, I am activating my alcohol shield. You will not turn me into wine today. Somebody redeem fart. Nope, sorry, Jesus, I got you first. I said it first. Might have been a delay, but wait. Why did the color just clear? Hold on. That should have lasted longer, but yeah, Allie showed up, so I turned bluer. Yep, sorry, Jesus, not today. I was ready. Ah! Oh, Allie with the little fart. Thank you. Crack a window next time. How's everybody doing? How was the rest of your stream, Allie? I was, no joke, I was hoping you were gonna go a little longer because I was gonna be rating you in a bit, but you got to me. Oh, shit! Zoe did wine me. There you go. That's a way to do it. A purple wine. Interesting. Yes, anyone who does not know Allie the Alien Tourist, she is wonderful. Also a member of V-Duality. Giving her a quick shout out here. Go give her a follow if you're not already. And Allie, of course, and any of the Raiders, if you need to take a break, get your after stream sustenance, of course, please do that. But if you're here to stick around for a little bit, I'll be going for another 30 minutes. And finishing up some music that I'm doing right now. But how are y'all doing? You beat the game! Oh shit! That's rad. I feel like I feel like you haven't been playing it that long, but yeah, Allie's model is awesome. I love her design so much. Do I have her emotes? I don't know if I have access to her emotes in here, but they're really, really good. I use them in Discords all the time. In fact, Liddy, you've probably seen me react to your stuff, maybe with an Allie emote at some point, but anyway, Allie's wonderful. She is an alien tourist. She is a member of the first wave of V-Duality, so I've been following her for a while. Yeah, just fantastic vibes over there. Compliments. And she's really good at accepting compliments and never gets flustered by them at all. But definitely give her a follow. No, she is great. You will super appreciate it. Here, we can keep chatting. I hope y'all are doing well. You can grab your daily ditties if you're here and haven't done so already. There we go. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I am currently working on some subscriber music for Lidybug over here. And I think yeah, did I already print it? I did. Cool, I printed that. So that's the subscriber version. We also made a follower alert, which I'll play here. Liddy has her Live 2D debut coming up on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Here's what it'll sound like if you follow her. You can follow her now if you want to, but if you wait until her debut, you can hear this. And if you raid her during her debut, or after her debut at any point. Yeah, I'm so excited for you, Liddy. That's going to be super fun. And I'm not probably streaming that day, or at least I'm not going to be streaming during your debut, so I should be able to watch. Lidybug Raid. And then I'll show you all the raid theme that I made for her as well. Yeah, if I didn't say it, feel free to lurk if you need to, take a break, do whatever you need to. I know streams can take a lot out of you, but for those of you who are sticking around, so good to see you. I am Jonas, the magical musical drop of water, and I think probably most of you know me already. That's the raid theme, which, like, now that I've made the follower and subscriber one, the raid theme feels slow, because it is slower. I think that's fine, but you can keep that in mind, Liddy. I'll send you the new versions of all of these after the stream. You can check them out and let me know if you want me to speed up the raid theme, because it is easy enough. I mean, here, I have it bounced out already at regular speed. Let's hear it a little bit faster. I kind of like that, actually. It still feels chill. Still feels relaxed, and it makes it... Yeah, I like that more, too. Cool. I will bounce that out for you, because that's easy to do. Y'all get to hear the really fucked up version of it now. Raid 1.1. Yeah, I like it more, too. It was feeling good chill, but sometimes you just gotta do it. You want to hear it really fast? There's no way we do this, but... Nightcore, baby! Wait, I said there was no way, but... Let me try a little bit slower. I'm gonna give you options, I think. Like, that's probably not it, but I'll give it to you so you can hear it. And you know, you can drop them into your thing, and... Yeah, just give you options. And there's a lot of middle ground between them too, so... BPM is one of the easiest things to change. That was 110, I think. Okay, cool. For the raiders who were not here earlier, or anybody who has been here for a minute, but wasn't here earlier, my main task of the day, as you can maybe see by the stream title, is I am working on a vaporwave cover of the wing cap theme from Mario 64, also known as Powerful Mario. I've just barely started sketching it out today. Zoe, I have not finished the Bardcore Sonic. It is on my list and on my mind. I'm doing this for the, this month's VGen challenge. But yeah, yeah, I feel that, Zoe. Somebody want to make me green? If you can either spend the channel points or get Mossy or Melissa to show up, I'll turn green for you. This month's theme is wings. There we go. Thanks, Lilybug. Yes, Zoe? I'm an edible now? Don't listen. I've said it before. I have a feeling I'll have to say it again. I am not necessarily toxic. It is not... Okay, something is wrong with the color. Oh, no? Yeah, it's clearing the colors way too quickly. It's supposed to last 5 minutes. I don't know why it's happening so fast. Here, I'm just gonna re-enable that. And let it go. But yeah, don't consume me. It will not be a pleasant experience for either of us. I will certainly survive. I can reconstitute. There's nothing you can do to kill me in a way that matters. But you will not have a good time. So I do advise not consuming me. Taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under the taste of your poison paradise. I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? Hang the fuck on, there's a mashup there. Yeah, why is it? Hold on, okay. 500,000 milliseconds, how long is that? That's 500 seconds. So that's actually longer than I want it to be. Hold on. 5 minutes in milliseconds. Should be, okay, it should be definitely lasting longer. You know what, Zoe? Okay. I'm still not giving you permission. I'm still not advising it. But I will take you at your word that it maybe will not be as dangerous for you. But you still shouldn't do it. Minecraft tick noises brings down to half heart. Yeah, exactly, Liddy. Why is it? Yeah, why is it stopping so soon? Okay, let's see if this one does it too. I do apologize to anybody for whom it's being shortened for. Now I'm fire. I am now Jonas is lava. Or strawberry jam. That's true. It's intended to be fire, but yeah. Let's see how long this one lasts. Yeah, that one could actually... Wait, the strawberry jam could kill you or the lava? Are you allergic to strawberries? Gotcha. Damn, that's kind of sad. Sort of tragic. cool, Ladybug. I appreciate that. I mean, I'll see if I can get it on streaming services. I gotta figure out how like rights work with that. But kind of like that. You're gonna commission me, Zoe? Listen, you're welcome to. Ooh. Cool. Yeah, that's the hi-hat beat I want. Okay. Yeah, I mean, let me know. Fuck yeah. Whenever you know what you would want, feel free to reach out and we can probably work something out one way or another. I'm a little bit booked this month, but I try to always leave room in my schedule to be doing at least one free or pay what you can commission at a time. And I would be much, much more than happy, Zoe, to add you to my queue for that, if nothing else. Back to art. Cool. Feel free to lurk, Zoe, and thank you for being here. Yeah, it's like, it's not a thing I have like officially started doing yet, but I've just sort of been like low-key as like people come to me knowing that they want to commission something but can't afford it or whatever. I just like to leave that as an option. It looks like fire is sticking around. I don't know why green and stuff was going so fast. Oh yeah, Liddy. I mean, if you think she might be, you can feel free to send her my way. I do have, I kind of feel like I need to update it, but I have a card, and I think I have it linked. Oh yeah, you can send her this info if you want to, which has like my contact info and stuff. I need to get some better portfolio stuff on there. Hold up. That maybe? We're making a beat, gang. I want to make this more of a yellow. wrong? Why is that doing that? Hell yeah, Lydia, I appreciate it. I mean, listen, helping with the word of mouth, like, you know, telling people, especially if you've commissioned me, like once you have something to show them, sharing my info with people is always an incredibly helpful thing for me. And I will always really appreciate that. So thank you. Sorry, I'm like a little bit locked in right now on getting this groove to groove. You know what I fucking mean. Okay, how's that gonna go? Let's put a glue compressor on this fucker. Glue compressor on those fucking drums. Oh, I already have it kind of compressed. Let this play through again, see what I hear. But we have reached the 3-hour mark. But I think I'm going to at least begin searching for a potential raid target. Let's see who's live. Oh, Bergie's Cozy Cafe. Someone is playing that. Y'all want, here, let me know what y'all want if there's anything in mind. I see a few potential targets. We could raid into some more music. We could raid into someone playing Hollow Knight. I believe somebody who's in the V-Duality server as well. We could raid over to Warlycan playing Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. And we have a couple of different music targets, honestly. Y'all want more music or do you want a game? I'll just give you that. Let's see here. You want more V-Duality? All right, yeah, that makes sense. Here, let me I want to grab this over here because I like that little drop. Whoops. But I want to here. Okay, I want that, but then I also want oh wait. The fuck? Oh, I see what I did. Yeah, I think in that was kind of what I was feeling too. So we'll raid over to Zulu Cthulhu in just a little bit here, who is a member of the V-Duality Discord, someone in the V-Duality community, not part of either Wave 1 or 2, but it's very good vibes. I've been enjoying watching your streams now and then. I've enjoyed them every time that I've watched them, which has been now and then. And I've wanted to rate her, so I think that's where we'll go. Let me just give y'all... There is one more level to this beat that I want to kick in here. Need to add... Oh, Liddy! Thank you for the rain. Something has gone wrong with the... There's a part of this that is supposed to be on, and it's not, so let me just manually trigger that. Oh, the sound is nice, though. Okay, why is it not going? There we go. Now it's on. That was supposed to turn on with the noise, but it didn't, so... Just a little bit for you. I'm honestly not at all sure why it didn't go. Hold on. Yeah, it's supposed to toggle it being visible. Weird. Well, worked yesterday. Okay, anyway, let me finish out this drum groove here. And then, oh my god, I didn't need so many of these. Finish out this drum groove here, and then we'll call it a raid. Oh no, you're good, Liddy. It's supposed to last a while. I mean, I like it too. I like the rain. We like the rain here, don't we? Okay, it's just gonna be... Okay, I need two things. I need two things here. We need a cymbal sample. We're gonna keep everything pretty soft. Vaporwave is chill. Okay, so that, and then we also are gonna want... That's not what I meant. What I need couldn't get here faster. Ooh, maybe that? Yeah, I think we see how that does. Okay. Let's hear the current progress one more time of the powerful Mario Vaporwave remix. The wing cap theme from Super Mario 64. Still pretty bare bones. I'm gonna flesh it out over the next week or two. But I'm digging the vibes a bit so far. Yeah, I would love, Liddy, if y'all would vote for me again when this one goes live. I mean, voting will be again at the start of next month, basically. So it goes from the 1st to the 7th. I'll definitely be posting about it when that happens too, so. Definitely a lot more to be done there. Let's loop this bit. And give, well, actually, no. We're not gonna loop it. But I do want to thank you all for being here on this wonderful Music Monday. This has been a joy as ever. I am super glad to be able to get back into working on some like full-on original music production on Music Monday. It is what I love to do. It is probably my favorite thing to do on this channel, is just like chill and make music and chat with y'all. So I appreciate y'all being here. I'm glad you had a good time, Liddy, and I'm excited to send you the progress on your follower and subscriber and rate alerts. See if either of us have any notes on them, and finish it out from there. I will be back on Wednesday for my birthday stream. It is my birthday on Wednesday, and I will be playing Repo with some other V-Duality members at 2 p.m. I don't remember exactly who will be there on Tuesday, but you can check the V-Duality Discord for more information about that. Thank you to Allie, the alien tourist, for the raid. Please do give her a follow if you are not already following her. And yeah, hopefully we'll catch you all Wednesday starting at 2 p.m. for my birthday Repo raid. We'll be going for like, I don't know, 3 hours or so, I would guess. Yeah. I think that's all I've got to say for now. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, chatters. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you to VOD watchers watching this in the future. Let's go ahead and get this raid going to Zulu Cthulhu. That is queued up. Awesome. Here is your raid message. Feel free to toss in any emotes that you have from my channel or whatever channels that you feel are appropriate emotes to put in there. Give Zulu some love. Zulu is currently playing Hollow Knight. I want to say for the first time, but I'm not sure. Zulu's chat does have a water union where they have rebelled against the idea of cooldowns on hydration redeem, so you can be ready for that. But Zulu's great vibes. Go send some love. Go bring some water and hydration over there. Thank you again once more for being here. Thank you, of course, for being you. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Raid commence.